Okay, so I've been gone for a bit. There wasn't really much going on lately up until Cardi B announced that Janet was on her album. There was the hype for Janet being on the album, but then I noticed something. Janet's lack of acknowledgement and promotion of the song. That was very telling. That's all you had to say. For me to know that Janet was not actually featured on the song and it was a fucking sample. My issue was with how they sold it to us. Even in interviews and shit, Cardi was making it seem like it was a collaborative effort. I mean, I guess to an extent. She did say that there was a back and forth thing, like Janet wasn't in the studio with her, but Janet was very hands-on in how the sample should be, you know, slowing it down, stretching it out, or placement of it, or whatever the fuck she said at Cardi. So it does seem like Janet was involved, but like, my thing is the lack of new vocal and actual feature of Janet on the song when it's being sold as featuring Janet Jackson. Very strategic in creating this hype. It was even being sold as like Cardi's the first female rapper for Janet to be featured on one of the songs and all the shit, blah, blah, blah. Like Janet doesn't work with just anybody. So it was a big fucking thing. And then here it is, it's just a sample. Where was all that fucking hype for the other songs that Janet was sampled on before? I didn't like how it was false advertisement. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Even when she was first asked, like, how did this come about? Cardi was like kind of playful. She was avoiding actually confirming that it was a sample. Like, it was like she was advised not to and to kind of play with it. It was like, oh, well, it started as a beat. No fucking shit, it started as a beat. Of course it started as a beat. Every fucking song pretty much starts as a fucking beat. That's when I just knew right then and there, oh, it's a sample. This is not an actual fucking song featuring Janet. I mean, the song's good. Don't get me wrong, the song's good. It was a dope sample, the way they played with it and shit. I just knew it was not going to be Janet on there. The rest of the album, like, it's not my type of thing. We live in a time now where rappers can rap and they don't actually write for themselves. And this is no shade to Cardi or anything. I like Cardi. I love her ever since she was a stripper on Instagram and she made her way onto Love and Hip Hop. Like, I've been with Cardi since then. I can't take a rapper seriously as a rapper if they don't write for their shit. Like, that's just not, I don't understand it. And I wrote this comment on one of the Breakfast Club's posts on Instagram. They were talking about how she wrote that diss to what's her face. And she is talking about like how she wrote it. Like, you didn't write this. I wrote the comment of like, why are they talking about like as if she wrote the song when we know she doesn't write for herself, and then they deleted it. It's weird how we live in a day and time now where rappers who don't write are taken seriously as a rapper. It's like, wow, she went in. Like, no, the fuck she didn't. The person who wrote the song did. She just like karaoke'd the shit. I never understood. I can't understand this when it comes to rap or hip hop and shit. Other songs and stuff, yes, but the skill in rap is your pen game. So I don't understand this shit. Like, I'm old as fuck because people even comment, oh, they don't rate the shit. That doesn't matter. How the fuck does it not? Like, I don't get it. The person that wrote that shit is the rapper. Regardless, though, the album, it sounds dope. Like, I gave it a good listen, and it's just, I don't like this era of rap music, hip hop, whatever the fuck you call it, because it sounds the same old shit, same old fucking beat, same old fucking crap. I was really excited though for the Janet collaboration. That's really all it was. And that's what created the hype for this album, if you ask me, because no one really gave a fuck for it prior with the recent single. What's the song? The Jay-Z sample one. Like, people went in on her. And this is where I feel really old, because I felt like it was actually a dope track. But others are saying that like it's like ABC rhyming and shit. I'm like, have we come this far from rap that when someone's actually rapping, it sounds like ABCs? I thought I would just touch up on this because this is the marketing of this was just really annoying. It was a letdown. It fucked and played with my fucking feelings. I honestly think Janet's done with the music stuff. I think she's just more so focusing on the hits and stuff. Really, that's where it's at for anybody. Any of these artists, they're just going to ride off their old shit. Like, they might as well. It works. That's what people want. Every time they make new music, it's like, oh, why are they doing that? What I wish she would do, though, is just like as a gift for us fans, is to release that Black Diamond album, at least as like a free download or something off of her fucking website. I think that would low-key, we would excited about it, and it would probably make its way into the charts somehow, just to take the pressure off of her from releasing a new album and, you know, pulling in those numbers and shit. No, this is already a scrapped album. That is irrelevant. Release it as like a gift to us. I miss the days Janet gave us gifts on her website. Anyways, guys, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.